too afraid to come home? Or were these sightings nothing more than illusions born from desperation? Her mother once traveled quietly to a nearby county after hearing of a girl who matched Miriam's description. When she arrived at the diner where the girl had been seen, the staff told her she had left just hours earlier, vanishing without a trace. The chair where the girl had sat was still warm, but the truth slipped through her fingers yet again. Even among the Amish community, the whispers grew darker. Some believed Miriam had been taken in by outsiders who forced her into a life of secrecy, far from the innocence of her childhood. Others murmured about her being trapped in some hidden place, allowed only brief glimpses of freedom before being pulled away again. The mystery took on an almost ghostly quality. Miriam became a figure both alive and gone, glimpsed only at the edge of memory, like a shadow caught in the corner of the eye. By 1993, investigators stopped pursuing the rumors altogether, calling them unreliable. But locals who swore they had seen her refused to be silenced. To them, the girl was real, frightened, fleeting, but real. And though no one could prove it, one unsettling thought lingered in the air: if Miriam truly was alive, then someone, somewhere, was keeping her hidden. It was a chilly morning in the spring of 1994, when an unassuming flea market in a nearby town became the center of something truly disturbing. Vendors were setting up their wooden stalls, selling everything from jars of honey to old tools, when a woman browsing the tables noticed something strange. Among the clutter of second-hand trinkets, quilts, and toys, she spotted an old rag doll, worn from years of handling, its dress faded blue, its stitching still marked with the unmistakable red thread that only the Stoltzfus family used. To anyone else, it may have looked like a simple, forgotten toy. But to those who knew the story, it was unmistakable. This was Miriam's doll, the very one she had carried the night she disappeared. The woman, unsettled but curious, asked the man at the stall about the doll's origin. He was described as middle-aged, with a weathered face and an oddly blank expression, as if rehearsed indifference cloaked him. He simply shrugged and said it was just an old thing he had come across. His voice, according to the witness, was flat, neither inviting nor defensive, almost mechanical. She pressed further, asking where he had found it, but he avoided eye contact and muttered something vague about cleaning out an attic. Uneasy, the woman purchased nothing but left with a gnawing sense that she had brushed against something sinister. By the time authorities were alerted and investigators arrived at the market, the man was gone. The stall was empty, and not a trace of him, or the doll, remained. Vendors nearby could not recall seeing him set up, nor could they describe what kind of vehicle he had used. It was as if he had appeared from nowhere and vanished into thin air. The only detail most remembered was the strange stillness about him, as though he were less a vendor, and more a messenger delivering something deliberately placed. The doll's sudden appearance, and even more sudden disappearance, reignited the case like